And we continue on in our journey this Eastertide by hearing of various members and friends of our congregation of their mountaintop moments. This morning we heard a wonderful mountaintop moment from Marcia, and all of the past mountaintop moments from the past weeks are available on our website. If you haven't had a chance to listen or watch those, I highly recommend them. But this morning we welcome Louise Jacobus to our lectern to share her mountaintop moment. So please welcome Louise to this time.
So it was a long time ago in a land that seems far away, a land of gentle forests, broad rivers, and friendly ponds. There was a little girl and there was a little church. It was the first Dutch Reformed Church of Scotia, New York. There it is. And the church is still there, as are the forests, the rivers, and the ponds. But the little girl has grown up, except for one thing. There is one moment that has never, ever changed. It's a moment that defined her life and lives forever in her heart. It was a sunny Sunday morning. I was happy to go to Sunday school. I was a baby boomer, so there were a lot of us, and the kindergartners and little first graders had to meet in the breezeway between the church and the Sunday school building because they'd run out of rooms for us. So we were sitting in our little chairs, singing a song. I think it was Jesus Loves Me, This I Know. When all of a sudden, the air turned into these sparkly diamonds, and there was a presence in the corner of the room. There was a presence like a being of light. And there was so much love that poured from that presence. It filled my heart. It opened me to something different. To me, the little kid sitting in that Sunday school class, this all seemed very beautiful, but perfectly normal. Every Sunday, my parents would bring me to Sunday school. The teachers would talk about Jesus. They would tell us stories about Jesus. We would color pictures of him. We'd sing songs to him. And then he showed up. What could be more normal than that? So I didn't tell anyone because I was pretty shy as a child. And it all seemed so natural. Why would I tell my mom that the sun rose in the east? It just seemed normal. And besides, wasn't this the love and the light that we sang about in the Christmas carols? And then when I got old enough to go into the main service with the adults, and I would sing the hymns, I would see that in some of the hymns in the third and fourth verses, there were references to this love and this light. So I thought what I experienced was what everyone experienced. And it made sense why people liked church so much, because it was all so beautiful. So it did seem very normal to me as a child back then. But now as an adult, looking back on that day, I see that it was not just a normal, ordinary day, but it was a pivotal moment in my life. The experience of the beauty of that light and the power of that love opened my heart to a reality, a different kind of everyday reality. A reality in which that unlimited love is always available to us. And a reality in which the spiritual presence of God, of Jesus, never leaves us and is always waiting for us to remember. And I've been through some hard times, and sometimes the hard times were made harder because I was forgetting the beauty I saw and the love I felt that day. But I have come to know that that spiritual presence is always with us, even when we are not remembering. And it just takes one little moment of remembering one little breath of gratitude to completely shift my perception and walk in the awareness of that spiritual reality again. Over the years, I have found others who have had glimpses into this other reality. There is a mystical poet from India named Kabir. In one of his poems, he describes a cosmic vision that he had, and he ends his poem with this line: Kabir saw this once for 15 seconds, and it made him a servant for life. And that's what happened to me. So thank you for letting me share this.